good old time love cue ball. She's really jealous. My eyes is full of sawdust. I can't see. I think I deleted a bunch of shit on the camera there. I was screwing with it and couldn't see, and should have been screwing with it. I was looking to see how many files I had, and I saw like 5 or 6 files, and then there were like 2 or 3. I'll try to get them back. I don't think I'm gonna be able to on that camera. I don't know. But I had to take a break and cool off a little bit and let my eyes water out. And I don't know. I'll find out what files I lost when I put this thing together and start editing and rendering, I guess. But anyways, we're going to put that thing in there tonight, one way or another. Through all the had company, and had to stop the camera a few times for that and talked and just all kind of madness going on. Right now it's quiet and calm, as you can hear, but that's not been the case throughout this video up until right now. Anyways, I'm going to take a break, wipe my eyes out again, and I'll bring you back in a few minutes. Try to fill you in on what's going on, see what I've got left. I can look at it without deleting anything else or whatever happened to the files. Cheers. It's okay, kid. It's okay. Good. Well, what's going on, YouTube? I'm just waiting on my drill to charge, and I got to drill this access hole out for that truss rod to fit in. I showed you in another video, I think. This has to go through the hole. This doesn't turn. This part doesn't turn. This is only a sleeve. The screw down inside of there is what you actually turn. But this whole sleeve has got to come up through that truss rod hole, you know, where you can get a wrench on it. And as wide as this piece is, I'm going to have to route out a wider spot here than the channel of that the rod's going to lay in itself. Well, I got to make the whole channel wider so that'll fit down in there. But I have to make it up here at the nut extra wide so that thing will go down in there. You can see it's quite a bit bigger than the rod itself. A little bit bigger. It's not a whole lot, but you know, like I say, that sleeve's got to come up through the access hole so you can get a 4mm wrench on it to adjust the rod. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. I'm going to drill that hole out. There's a piece of metal in there. I showed it to you. It's like an insert. It's a little, I can't see you, baby. It's like a little insert is all it was that the old truss rod came through. Like a washer with, that was inserted into the wood. Anyways, I want to drill right through all that and drill out. This is, I wrote it down. I done measured this and I forgot what size. It was like 300 and some thousandths, I think. I can't remember, man. I'll find it and find the right drill bit, of course, before I do this. Actually, I'm going to start with a littler bit and work my way up to this size. So as soon as the drill gets charged up, we'll get on with it. Hold on. There's one drill bit through. Are we recording? Yeah, we are. So I got it drilled out. I got the truss will fit into the slot now, but it's I've got to widen it on back here a little bit more. It still won't go in. Goes in about halfway the length of the truss rod. It feels like maybe I could force it in there, but I'm not going to do that. I need to take a little bit more out right there. But yeah, I'll bring you back and we'll make a little bit more progress. Man, I gotta cool off. It's hot as crap in here right now. Wonderful invention right there. I need to get a patent on that someday. Actually, I need that again. Well, let's see if it fits. The truss with the adjustment on it, there's two rods here. One on top, a square one, and a round one on the bottom. And the one on the bottom is the one with the adjustment. And that's the one that goes on the bottom. Oh, she's a good, snug, tight fit too. Yes, sir. Route it out and fit. I gotta make sure that's flat with the bottom of the fretboard when we put the fretboard back on it. And it is. That's freaking perfect, baby. Excellent. Now, I always put cue balls here. This truss rod has got, I'll probably never get that back out of there. It's wrapped in some kind of stuff to protect it from the glue and from eliminate vibrations. I know, baby, I'll pet you in a minute. And I always fill this this entire channel with silicone caulking. It's not going to hurt anything. I mean, it's just going to take up all the extra room in there. And there's not very much on this at all. I mean, very little bit of extra room at all. But I still want to fill up, you know, put caulking under the truss rod, put the truss rod in, and then fill these little gaps along the side a little bit with caulking. And let all that set up. In fact, I got to get this back out of here, so hold on. I'll show you what's going on as soon as I get my shit together. Folks, here's the stuff that I use. This silicone caulking. Like I say, I like to put a little line of this under the truss rod, and then put the truss rod in and fill any little gaps or whatever with this stuff. It's not going to, you know, hurt anything, and it'll help keep this truss rod's not going to rattle, because it's they wrapped it with some kind of stuff to prevent rattling and seal it from glue, or, you know, anything that you put around there like this. I always did use this stuff. I've got some other latex caulking here, but I'm not going to trust that. I never did use that before. The clear silicone caulking like this, if you ever have to get back in there again, you know, just a little bit of heat on it, man, it peels off like skin. And then after it sets up, and while it's in there, you know, it'll flex with the neck when you tighten or loosen that truss rod. You know, if you got to do anything, any adjustments or anything like that, it gives with it. And it also gives a little support, you know, like I said, keeps it from any rattling or anything like that from happening or going on inside this channel. So, I guess I'll check the camera now and see what all I've lost. How many files I actually deleted, or I don't know what happened to them. Like I said, I was looking at them, they were there, and then they were gone. It was like, I don't know, 7, 8 maybe, and then there were like 4 or 5. I don't know what happened, but I'm afraid I may have lost a whole bunch of shit. I don't know. Anyways, I'll pick back up on this tomorrow and put the caulk in, put the truss rod in, get everything ready. I want to sand this old glue off of the neck here and off of the fretboard, and get ready to put the fretboard back on this puppy. So I apologize sincerely for this video. I know it's going to probably be crappy as shit, but I don't know what happened. There's just too many things going on to keep up with, you know, and when I'm doing a job like this, I don't want to have to deal with company and talk and stuff, you know, and I like to get my head into it and keep it in the job. So anyways, I'll get caulking tomorrow. I was going to say this is dried up. Check that out. I cut it open, and it's just solid inside. But anyways, I'll bring you back when I have the caulking and we get ready to put this thing in finally. Cheers to you. Thanks for watching. My apologies again for this video. It's probably going to be kind of a funky one. Maybe I can get the files back. I don't know. Maybe nothing really happened to them. I just have to take a closer look. They might still be in there. Who knows, baby? Anyways, from me and Cue Ball, cheers, peace, and rock on. Tell them, I love you. Ooh, I love you. What? I love you. Tell them. I love you. I love you. Got all the old glue off of that fretboard. It had, see a little bit more. Had a lot of old glue left on there, and I wanted to get it off before we insert the truss rod into this thing permanently. I gotta sweep all that out. Man, this video is going to be funky. It's going to be got some caulking here. And there we go. Got brand new caulking now. Had to make a little run out, pick up several things. So yeah, man. This is going to be one funky video. Hold on, let me sweep all this crap up and let's get on with this. Ready to go? Hear them? Let's go get some birdies. And here we go. Like I said, I just want to put a, you don't see this every day on guitar channels. A very thin line. You know that cocksucker stomped up. We want to run a very thin line of this down the back side of the channel, and then set the truss rod right in it, right down into it. This will assure us there's no vibrating going on with the truss rod or nothing, you know, to move or make any unwanted noise when the guitar is being played. I did this for many years, over many guitars. And like I say, if you ever have to take it back out of there, and you know, the only thing you got to do is put a little bit of heat on it, pop the thing out, and peel it off. It peels off just like skin. Now, the bottom rod with the adjustment sleeve, we want to go in there first. And I want that to stick out just enough to be able to get a wrench on it. Is one good tight fit right there, boys. That's perfect. Now we want to just pump a little bit of this all around both sides of the truss rod. Like I say, that sleeve doesn't turn, so, and that's good. I'll go over this with a sand that off a little bit once this sets up. We get everything where we want it. That's excellent, man. Already. She's in there, folks. I gotta pause the camera and figure out some way. If anybody knows any way to seal this off and save it and make it last for like a year later, put in the comments below, because this shit always goes bad on me before I can use it all. Hold on. So I got all the old glue off. I need to get the fretboard out here and sand all of that old glue away. Need to fix these cracks yet. There's two pretty big cracks back here I showed you. We'll glue those up, make sure they're sealed. Do like we did the other, what was it, that Martin guitar. Put the band clamp around it, get everything ready, put a bead of glue on each crack. Use, where's my little sucking device? Can't find it, but it's a suction cup. Work that up and down on that crack, and that forces that glue down into the crack. I always put a mirror inside, and I can see it when it starts coming through there. I know I've got glue completely through the crack. Like I say, have the band clamp ready and immediately start tightening it up until we get squeeze out, and let that set for 24 hours or so. Might do that on the next video, or we might just go ahead on the next video, and probably we'll go ahead on the next video and put the fretboard back on it. Like I say, I got to sand all this off again. Make sure none of that silicone is on this wood, the bare wood. We just want bare wood to bare wood when we put that fretboard back on. No silicone, no old glue, nothing, you know, in there. That'll probably be the next video, the fretboard replacement. I still got it clamped up over there. So, and again, I apologize for this video. I don't know what it's going to be when it comes out on the computer and is rendered. It's probably going to be all screwed up because I lost a lot of shit. I was looking at the camera and had sawdust in my eyes from routing and sanding, and couldn't see, and I guess I hit something, wiped some files out. I don't know how it wiped some of them out and not all of them, or why I didn't just wipe one out and leave the rest, but it took, I don't know, 4 or 5 files got deleted. And I'm not even sure what they were yet till I get this on the computer and render it. Hopefully I can patch it up enough together till you can get some enjoyment out of it, maybe a few laughs, something, anything. So I guess I'll say cheers to you, and I'll see you on the next video. Watch for quick clip tips. You'll probably see 1 or 2 of those before you see the fretboard replacement. Who knows, man? Fretboard replacement may be just as soon as the caulk sets up. I don't know. Anyways, cheers to you guys. I usually don't smoke on these videos much, but haven't smoked much today, so I'm catching back up. Trying to get caught back up. So, thanks for watching. Cheers to you, and I'll see you on the next one. Drink more beer.